get thrown at you and you gotta take it different ways. You come here.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why you gonna put me out like that?
And share your story
Girl, that.
today. Brad, good morning. That's all right, sir. I have to help you get up here, bro. No, I want you here. See? Yeah, come on. You're part of it, bro.
I don't know how to use this thing.
All right, so we're all here now. Good morning. Some of you don't know, this is Bionic Benny. He'll tell his story later today. Fanatic, Paul, Brad, good morning. And we're all fishing. Do you have any questions to start? So we can get the party started, because I'm sure some of them are a little shy, you know what I mean? Good.
It's just getting started.
Yeah, very, very busy. I woke up at like 5 in the morning, drove straight here, and now I'm here. Just pulled up, straight to the stage.
I'm on a 3-hour time difference, so I live in Vegas. So we just got in, so 3 hours, but we made it, we did some sleep, so we're good.
Well, we appreciate all you guys coming. I know a lot of the parents are probably like, hey, I don't really like fish, but I'm here for my kid. So, yeah, I know the feeling, do you have any questions as far as like how to get into the fish world? I know this is what the panel is today.
A lot of people might have questions on how to become a YouTuber.
Okay. All right. So is that one of the questions you guys want to know, how to become a YouTuber? I'm not a YouTuber, so I don't know. But you guys can answer that. There you go.
So I'm not gonna talk in general, just general talking. I get a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails from kids all over the world that want to know how they can do what I did, how they can build aquariums, how they can get into the aquarium business. I tell people there's a couple of ways you can do it. Most people start as hobbyists. Your parents are usually the ones that like fish, and then they get fish, and then they pass it on to you. But if your parents don't like fish and it's something that you like, obviously you start with an aquarium, and then as you get older, you start working in your local fish store, or you work in your public aquarium, or you really show your engagement by doing things like that. As far as designing and building aquariums, it's changed a lot since I was a kid. Obviously, I didn't have YouTube, or I didn't have all the ways to find out. I had an encyclopedia. You probably don't even know what that is, some of you guys. But we had encyclopedias where we had to literally go and find a book and then go look it up, go to the library, and then do homework and history. Now you have your phone where you can just look it up and find videos of different YouTubers and different people doing videos. So a lot of them is great, but you just want to make sure you're getting the right information, because there's a lot of misinformation out there, and it's extremely important to find people that are doing it the right way. So start off young, start off work your tail off, learn as much as you could, and then go out there and take it to the next level. And that's what I try to tell people. As far as television, that's a whole other story, but it took me 3 years. I had a crazy idea in 2007. I watched Orange County Choppers one day, and I was like, oh, I could do that. I could be famous like those guys. And then I told my family, and they were like, that's the worst idea I ever heard. And I was like, are you guys kidding me? I'm like, I'm telling you, we could be famous. All of us in this room could be famous. And they go, son, that's terrible. And I went like this, they all walked out of the room. I sat there by myself, and I go, wow, they just all left me. I can't believe it. Now I really gotta get this done. So I went out and found the UNLV film school professor. He told me how to do it. I pitched production companies. I shot a little pilot, just like a YouTube channel. It was just a little 30-minute show of me doing what I do. And I shopped it around for 3 years, and it didn't get picked up. And then another production company came in, took that same reel that I made, and re-edited it, and then added new music, cut it down to 7 minutes, and we sold it to Animal Planet 2 weeks later. And then I shot 156 episodes, 1-hour episodes. We were on for 8 years. So it was just a dream I had. I watched it on TV, but I was able to go and actually try and do it. That's the most important thing. You might want to be a YouTuber, you might want to be a fish guy, but if you just keep saying it, you're never gonna do it. So just do it, and if you fail, it's okay. I failed for 3 years, but guess what? I never quit. And here we are today, Sydney. I had one of the longest running shows in AnimalCon history. So trust me, if I can do it, anybody in this room can do it. So I hope that helps some of you guys. So. I need somebody to do that for me. So that, to me, takes a lot. And if you can sit in front of a computer, and it's a full-time job too, right? A lot of these guys give them so much credit for working, you know, in a fish store, and then going filming, and going home, and then doing their YouTube channel. Me, yes, I had a business, but I had to do everything that these guys do for me. And, you know, that was huge. So I give a lot of credit. If you go out and you do your YouTube channel, I tried it. I didn't have a lot of success, maybe because I didn't do the things that, you know, I did on Tank, and people expected me to do that. But I tried to do a couple videos here and there. I thought, oh, you know, it's going to be a lot of views, and you know, it was like, wow, that's not as easy as it sounds. But I wasn't disappointed. It wasn't something that I wanted to do. Like, I'd already done the television thing. I didn't really want to do more in front of the camera. So it was something that I chose to opt and not do. But like I said, I give you guys some amazing credit. It takes a lot of willpower and a lot of patience to become, you know, YouTubers.
Sure, for sure. This, go ahead.
How's that transition, like your personality, like on camera, off camera? Is there a challenge?
You know, so it's to be honest with you, like I think I'm pretty outgoing as a person in general, but when the camera goes on, it's a whole new ballgame. You know, I look for the funny. I look for what's the next thing to say. You know, I'm always trying to make people laugh. You know, my whole goal of the TV show was to be like Married with Children. When I watched the show, I used to love Married with Children, and I watched Orange County Choppers, and the family aspect was more Married with Children to me, and I felt that's what I was like. That's what my family.
What are the name of England?
There you go. We'll watch that fight for the video.
You gotta do it now.
That's saltwater tank.
What's your favorite video app you ever made?
You got some good questions, man.
Mine, for example, is unboxing videos, because then I can show people all the fish that we have coming in, you know, so they can get to enjoy it as well as we're doing it. Go ahead.
So yeah,
Years ago, this is actually pretty crazy. When I started Red Toy Fans by 2016, I did this members, you know, certificate with shirts and things like that. And he was one of the guys that bought one. He sent me a picture and posted it. And then, you know, life changed. We don't get to answer all the messages. You know, it's a lot. So I had him in the back of my head, but I never really, like, he disappeared, I disappeared, you know. Yesterday, I was here before everybody else, and he came up, and he goes, hey Rod, you remember me? I go, no, I'm sorry, I don't remember myself sometimes. And he goes, well, last time I sent a picture, I was standing up. And that right there just like broke the barrier, you know. And I said, what happened? And he's one of the people I want to get up here, because he's trying to start his YouTube channel, and he flew all the way from California to here to be part of this. And you know, he was going up to everybody, hey, nice to meet you, I follow you, you know, just pushing himself forward, even though everything that happened to him he could have been bad, just crying about it, right? So can you please tell us, first is Bionic Ben, and Bionic is because he's got a metal leg, right? First that one leg. So go ahead, introduce yourself.
My name is Benny.
Yes.
Okay.
You can kiss him.
So, in 2020, well, before 2020, I was keeping reptiles and fish. And in October 2020, I'm trying to keep it PG, but basically I got into a car accident, got out of my car. For what reason, I don't remember the accident. And I got hit by a car on the freeway going 70, and I had multiple injuries. I was in a coma for almost 3 weeks or so. And then, you know, woke up out of my coma. My sister had to tell me, you know, you're missing a leg, this and that. And I was like, what? You know, I was tripping out. And then from there, it was just, you know, just a slow process to recovery. Still recovering, And you know, I had all my reptiles and fish at home, which my family had to rehome. I was in the hospital. So all the giant snakes I had, all the big fish that was growing out, you know, fish what to grow out, right? So that tremendous bass I was all happy about, and I didn't know how to regrow one up again. So that's what I did. I restarted everything. So I started the YouTube channel and trying to benefit from my situation rather than trying to cry about it and stay in bed, you know, and be depressed. So, like I was saying about depression and all that, that's how I did it. So, you know, I had my first clutch of ball pythons. I don't know if there's any reptile people here, but that was like one thing that got me excited, and it was like a big step for me. And, you know, the fish keeping, I have a lot of aquariums, and the upkeep of my water parameters, like you see over there, that was, you know, that keeps me healthy, you know, just always do water changes and all that, testing my water, keeps me busy. So, basically, that's my story.
Well, I appreciate you. Don't be like sad. Like move on. You know, things happen in life. He could have, like I said, just not take the blame. He could have just been upset. And you're here trying to push forward. So I subscribe. You guys should subscribe as well to help him out. And I think it's time for us to go. And I really appreciate you guys coming. Thank you.